Hello, everyone, and welcome to my A2 Pre-Intermediate English course. In this module, you will learn how to express purpose with to and for. At the end, you will get to practice what you just learned with a few sample exercises. Let's get started. Okay, we'll look at this table quickly, expressing purpose with to and for. Okay, so the first purpose here, or the first use, we use to plus an infinitive. For example, I went to the shop to buy some milk. So to buy is the infinitive for expressing purpose here. Um, and we also use for plus a noun. Um, I went to the shop for some milk. All right. Um, there's also this usage for plus an ing verb. Um, so for this one, I went to the shop for buying some milk. That isn't exactly the correct form. Um, Rather, we would say, for example, these gloves are used for protecting your hands. So expressing purpose, what something is used for. So the two main reasons here is saying why we do something and then saying what something is used for. Um, uh, for expressing another example of this, what something is used for, we can say these gloves are used to protect your hands. So using the infinitive form. And then the for plus noun. These gloves are used for protection. So, all right. All right, so we can use to plus an infinitive and for plus a noun to talk about the purpose of an action or the reason why we do something. So, to and an infinitive, I went to the grocery store to buy some vegetables. So that's the purpose, the reason why I went to the grocery store. All right. And then I studied hard to pass the exam. So this expresses why I studied hard. And then we have she worked hard to get the promotion. All right. And then for plus a noun. For example, let's go to the pub for a drink. So, um, why did we want to go to the pub? This expresses for a drink. All right, and then we climb to the top, like to the top of a hill or mountain for the views. That's the reason we did this action. Okay, and then the boys went to the park for a game. So that's why they went to the park to play a game. So, all right. Okay, let's compare 2 versus 4. In these two sentences, I went to the shop to buy some milk. And then I went to the shop for some milk. So this says the same thing, just a different form here. All right. And about for plus the ing form of a verb. So we don't use for plus an ing verb to talk about why we do something or what is the purpose of our actions. So here's an example. It shows what's correct and what's not. So I work hard for improving my English. It shouldn't be for, it should be the infinitive form. I work hard to improve my English. And then there's this one, turn the TV on for watching the news. It should be actually turn the TV on to watch the news. That's the imperative form, but using to watch is the correct way, rather than for watching. Okay, okay. Then we use for plus an ing verb to talk about the purpose or function of an object. So we can use to plus infinitive or for plus the ing verb to talk about the purpose or function of a thing, what an object is used for. So for example, this machine is used for cleaning cars. Um, they use a professional machine to clean cars. So you see the difference in sentence structure. So it says what it's used for, um, and then this one is similar, but it expresses function. The function of this machine, well, it's a professional machine, is to clean cars. And then we have this one. This is a special camera for photographing small objects. Or this one, he used a special camera to photograph small objects. So this one here, special camera, um, this is this would be the expresses function. The function of this camera is for photographing small objects. And then for purpose, what what he used this special camera for, well, we're using the infinitive form to photograph small objects. All right. Let's go on to a few sample exercises and see what we've learned so far. Okay, so from the drop-down menu, we'll select 2 or 4 for these. So I need my computer. So 4 or 2, send an important email. Okay, so because we have a verb here, what do we choose? So 2, that would be correct. So, and then number 2, call your doctor, an appointment. So 2 or 4. Okay, so because we have a noun here, which one do we use? Okay, so if you chose 4, that is correct, for an appointment. Number 3, I'm on a diet, lose some weight. Okay, 2 or 4. Okay, all right, if you chose 2, that is correct because we have the verb lose. It's part of the infinitive. All right, number 4, I'm going to call the restaurant, book a table. 4 or 2? Okay, well, it looks obviously that you would use 2 to book a table. It would sound funny to use 4 of it. Okay, 5, last one. A thermometer is a tool measuring the temperature. So which one? Okay, if you chose 4, that would be correct because we have 4 plus the ing verb for this one. All right, let's look at exercise 2. All right, so multiple choice here. So number 1, she's going to university, her studies. For continuing, for continue, or to continue. All right, so, okay, so sometimes we can have the infinitive form before a noun. Um, so if you chose option C, to continue, that would be correct, to continue her studies. All right, number 2, I need to buy a new dress to my next interview for my next interview or for interviewing. All right, so if you chose option B for my next interview, that would be correct. So this expresses the purpose or reason for buying a new dress. All right, number 3, do you want to go to a coffee shop for breakfast, to breakfast, or for having breakfast? All right, so if you chose option A for breakfast, that would be correct. Not for having breakfast, just for plus a noun. Okay, let's try one more here. Kitchen scissors are foods for cutting, to cutting, or for cut foods. Okay, so you can use for plus the ing in this case. So if you chose option A for cutting, that would be the correct answer for that. Okay, let's look at exercise 3 quickly. So this time we'll type in the correct forms for the words in parentheses. So for example, I went to the shop and we got buy bread. So to buy bread. All right. So this one is the same except we have bread. I went to the shop, so we've got bread. So what do we use? So we want for and then bread. For bread. Okay. Okay, and then number 2, this app is used. Find new music. All right. So I know we don't want to, so we want for finding new music. All right. Okay, number 3, let's try this. I do exercise. Then we got reduce stress. Okay, why do I do exercise? Okay, so we want the infinitive to reduce stress. Okay, number 4, I shop online, save time. So, okay, same thing. Why do I shop online? Okay, so to save, so that would be it, to save time. All right. Well, great job on these exercises. Shows that you were paying good attention. All right. Well, I can help you speak English with more confidence. I'm TESOL certified. I teach native U.S. English. I'm experienced in online tutoring, and I work with all learning levels and most age groups. So whether you need help with grammar, speaking, vocabulary, or writing, or any other area, you've come to the right place. Well, thank you for watching my video and happy learning.